Stephanie, the ticket sales were abysmal.
How many tickets did you sell?
It was like 3.
3.
2 be it.
And it weren't even me.
Can I just say, I've got a lot of energy today and I've had 3 hours sleep. If that.
I'm hungover.
Love that for you. Oh, yes, how was it?
What?
The awards.
It was just there. I barely even dressed up. Everyone's in their glad rags. I was just like...
Why do you complain about fine dining so much?
Fine dining, when it's on a budget, is the worst. Just don't do it at all. Give me crisps and a can of Coke and I'll be happier.
No, why are you asking for children's party?
Why are you giving me rabbit food?
What do you mean rabbit
They
food?
give me 2 pieces of potato. With
That's
what was
dining.
half a... I don't care. That also fine dining. I don't even want to be here, bro.
But they have to make it nice.
No, because they didn't even have dessert. That's how low the budget was.
No, you showed me the
They
dessert.
gave us 1 nugget of a truffle. That literally, this was the chocolate. You gave me chocolate for dessert? The way
what was it infused with?
Literally nothing. People were kicking off.
Swear down.
Yeah, I even asked the waitresses. I was like, come here. She was like, well, I was like, we've got another tray of chocolates. She's like, nah, that was it, you know. I was like, God, just look in the back for me, man, please. I need a sweet tea. You can't give me chicken. You can't give me chicken and potatoes and no sweet tea. She's like, I'm going to look around for you. Legit.
Did they have like a cheese and biscuit platter?
Cheese and biscuit platter? They had the exact number of bread rolls for the exact number of people on the table. They didn't even have extras.
Oh.
I said, what is going on? The economy is really bad. You couldn't even give us a cheesecake?
To be fair, it's expensive out there. And I guess fine dining as well is very expensive.
Whatever they were giving us did not look expensive. Because I'm pretty sure that those 2 pieces of potato that came with my chicken were wedges.
They were actually wedges. I looked. Because you said the 2 pieces of potato and I was looking for potato and I just saw wedges. I was like, girl, that isn't pieces of potato.
That's wedges.
It essentially adds up to like a third of a potato.
Yeah. No, it's 2 wedges.
Yeah. So when you cut up a potato, so 2 wedges would make a third. You've got a third of a potato.
So then the problem is, because everyone was drinking and we barely have food in our stomach, what do you think happened? What do you think happened?
But
we got fucked. The Prosecco was flowing, the red wine was flowing. The state in which I went home during rush hour, listen, I was so drunk here. As I was walking through Hyde Park, I was stumbling to the station. To the point where when I got to the platform, I had to sit down because I was scared that I'd fall into the platform. I was on the Elizabeth line sitting down and holding onto the pole. Because I was like, I don't know where I am. The Ubers weren't accepting my ride because there's no way they're taking me from Mayfair to Basildon. So I'm just sitting on the Elizabeth line holding onto the pole for extra assurance that I'm not going to fall over. Drunk as hell.
I mean, but that's what they'll always do, innit? They'll fill you up with alcohol so that you forget that you're hungry.
Until I'm stumbling out. And bear in mind, it's still daytime. So I'm just stumbling out of this hotel, drunk as hell during rush hour.
I hate that because the thing is, when you get home, you're like,
I was so drunk, I couldn't even. Really? I opened up delivery, and I was so drunk, I passed out. Until I woke up again, Delivery had sent a notification. Finish your order. I was like, what was I ordering? I couldn't even make it to check out.
That's very cute.
I was finished. Manny brought a big tray of Caribbean food though.
Oh.
I think someone set up a little kitchen, but apparently it was a white guy. Jerk chicken, curry chicken, rice and peas.
Where?
Mac
Basildon.
and cheese. Coleslaw, yeah, but you could kind of tell that it went authentic.
Oh.
It tasted nice.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't like white men can't jerk.
I love white men can't jerk.
Yeah, so it wasn't like that. It wasn't as good as that.
Okay.
But he tried a thing. The chicken was a bit pink.
He said, if the white man can jerk, then me too.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, big up Roy for trying. I don't even know if his name's Roy. I'm just calling him Roy.
Roy's a very West Indian name.
Yeah, the rice is a bit mushy, but do you know what? It was all right.
Nice.
It was a nice little surprise. I couldn't eat much. I literally had four
went back to bed.
And I was just, nah. I didn't even go back to bed. I was just looking at it. I was just like, now that I know, you made them like, I don't trust it. But it weren't bad, Roy. It actually wasn't bad. It was just my own prejudice that didn't allow me to really tuck in.
How's your week been
My week,
overall? Why do I
It's
feel like
been
I haven't
big.
spoken to you much? this
because
week?
I've had such a busy week.
You've been in the office so much.
I've been fighting for my life. I've been working.
Can't even gist with you, man. Shit.
I've been working for that salary, boy. They say, you see that little tax bracket that you're in? Yeah, you're going to work for it today. Yeah, it's been really busy. I've been in the office quite a bit. I think I was in there for 3 days, and then I forced myself to work from home on Thursday because I was like, I'm tired. Work from home on Thursday, then obviously yesterday had the award show. So it feels like there's so many things happening this week. Which goes into my W of the week, I guess, even though I'm shitting myself. I finally finished my comedy course, which unfortunately means that my showcase is this week. Tomorrow, in fact. I am shitting myself, but I'm trying to reassure myself that I've got this. I've been practicing my set, which is a lot shorter now. At the beginning of the week, my set was 11 minutes long. I had to sit down with one of my mentors, got rid of one of my jokes. But I've cut it down, and now it's like it should perfectly fit into my 5-minute set. Yeah, I'm just proud of myself for finishing it and actually doing it. And yeah, I'm proud that I'm actually getting to perform, even though I'm really nervous. Even though it is a W of the week, it probably doesn't sound like it's my W of the week. I just really just want to get it over and done with, because I feel like after I've done the first one, I feel much better about doing it again, which I'm planning to do anyway. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. People are coming, which I'm petrified of, because I only sat at the ticket link to be polite, to be fair.
You were procrastinating with that
I
as
even made sure I
well.
sent it late so that people can make other plans and not come. But they bought a ticket. So there'll be people there to hopefully laugh. Well, laugh even if it's not funny, because don't disgrace me. But yeah, I'm excited, but I'm super nervous. I just want to get it over and done with, just so I can get over the nerves of doing it, and then hopefully it'll be
had
easier.
it done.
Sorry, I have a second W of the week, and
Go
I'm going to
on.
address it. Okay, so Sis has been making healthy and conscious choices, which are starting to show up. Someone actually complimented me yesterday and said, "You're looking snatched." I was like, "Thank you, girl." I have lost over 2 stone now.
Sexy.
If you don't see it, don't fucking comment.
But also, you're not dressed like a truck driver. You're stopping dressing like a truck driver
I've
now.
stopped dressing like a truck driver because my oversized clothes are now becoming too oversized. So I have
So now you're
leather
swimming in
trousers
them.
that I wore on Monday. I can't wear those trousers again. As in, someone pulled me to the side, was like, "Really big." She's like, "You look great, but you can't wear those trousers anymore." And I was like, I felt away, and then I went to the toilet and I legit stretched out the trousers. They're not, bear in mind, they're not stretchy.
Oh.
I was holding it like this.
Did you have a belt though?
Nah, because I'm used to not wearing it with a belt. So I was like, oh, it's loose, but it's not that bad. Because when I went to the toilet and stretched it, I was like, I can't wear this anymore. I could see down into my legs, my knickers, everything. I was like, this is great, but also, yeah, we can't wear this anymore.
Did you tell your friend, "Thank you, babe"?
I did say thank you. I was more gassed that someone actually noticed, because I feel
Very
like
cute.
I can't see it, but I can feel it with my clothes.
Yeah.
And my bra.
Oh.
Look.
Oh.
My titties are going. I had to break that to Manny. It was not. It wasn't the
decreasing
most
a little bit.
enthused. I was like, sorry, I got bad news for you. He was like, what I said. He said, no. Sorry, bro. But yeah, I'm proud of myself in that sense, because I haven't put too much pressure on myself to do it. But I'm just like, you don't need that chocolate. Go eat a fruit. If you're gonna have a pizza, probably try and have a salad on the side. So if I eat something bad, I'll have half of what I would usually have, and then have it with a salad.
Good, yeah.
But also, I haven't been eating much either, girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. Life has been lifing. I've been stressed as hell. So by the time I even remember food, it's usually 3 p.m. in the day. But that's bad, because then by the time I remember that I haven't drank any water, it's 3 p.m. So yeah, but those are my 2 W's. My L of the week, apart from the fact that I still haven't done my nails, what is my L of the week? What's my L of the week is? Oh, I didn't have one. I think my L of the week, actually, I'm going to be very vulnerable here. So I had a moment this week where I was like questioning my bad bitchery. I was questioning my bad bitchery. And I found myself in a headspace that I haven't been in a very long time. I was like,
Did I message you on this day?
No. Maybe, I can't remember. But yeah, I felt myself going down a path and I was like, bring yourself back up. So yeah, I had I'll say a couple of hours. I'm so arrogant. I had a couple of hours where I was questioning my bad bitchery. But what I did to overcome that was I just looked at everything that I've achieved. It helps that my graduation picture is literally right next to TV with my award and stuff. And I'm just like, girl, please, no. You are that guy.
You are actually that guy.
I'm actually that guy. So yeah, I was just annoyed that I even allowed myself to get into that headspace. I was just like, this is annoying. But yeah, that was my L of the week. But don't worry, Lotto came and saved the day. And I'll talk about that later as part of my adult finds of the week for anyone else who has moments where they question their bad bitchery. Listen.
Sometimes
you gotta remind yourself. You gotta remind yourself sometimes. You know, I'm sitting in my yard.
You are so successful as well.
Sitting in my yard.
You
don't even have space for my plaques.
You eat at everything you do, bro.
Like, please. Don't ever.
Original Don Dada bad bitch.
Literally original Don Dada bad bitch. Original Big Mama. No one can chat to me.
Big Steph,
what are we talking? Big Steph, not the little one. No one can chat to me. I'm so sorry. Like, I know it sounds arrogant, but sometimes you actually just have to own it. Like, I've done well in life. I've done well.
You actually, but also you work flipping hard.
Too hard.
Where you work so hard.
So I'm like, why am I letting anyone even make me? Don't try and shake my tree, boy. Don't try and shake my tree. This tree is strong and standing. I am that girl. Yeah. I'm not even that girl. I'm that woman. I'm 31. I'm not a girl no more.
I'm not a girl.
Yeah, I know, because someone was like, I was listening to something. It was a podcast, and they were like, "Oh, I met this girl. Yeah, she's 45. That's a woman."
But remember, I told you, millennials, you can't take them seriously. All of us are kids. I keep on telling you, we're all 16.
No, we're not 16.
We are all 16.
Because I had that mindset, and then this week I was like, I'm actually a big woman. Like, I'm a big woman, mortgage and all.
I heard
like, I know how to sort shit. I was pumping my own tire. I said, nah, adulthood.
But we're all cosplaying. That babe,
you know what?
She thought she was a girl. She thinks she's a girl.
It's because we don't have kids. I feel like it's because we don't have kids. I feel like if I had a kid, I'd be a bit more serious.
Maybe.
I wouldn't. That's a lie. I'm thinking about it.
I'm just thinking about people who have kids, and they do come across a little more serious.
They do when they're chatting to their kids, but when the kids aren't around, we wouldn't. You see that kid? That kid will see things. That kid will parent me. Because what do you mean you want to go play on the swing? Let's go play on the swing, man. Yes, but you push me. You push me.
We'd be the ones that, babe, do you want to go to the park? Yeah, let's get to the park.
We would just be standing down there playing.
The child is trying to watch Dora the Explorer.
I'm like, let's go park. Push me.
Can Mummy go? Do you want to go on the sides?
Let's go on the slides.
Mummy will climb with you. We are kids.
And do you know why I know that's true? Because when me and Maddie go to the park, I legit go play.
100%. I will see Steph, me, and a park.
I love to play. You see me? I love to play. Time is like my favorite part of marriage. Not even the nasty playtime, like legit playing, like hide and seek.
This is my best friend. I'm gonna play.
Play fights. I love it. Me, I love to play. That's my love language. Playtime.
We're actually kids because we have Nerf guns.
Literally.
And we're just Sorrel's running up. Sorrel don't know what the hell's going on. Sorrel's petrified for her life, and me and Mally are just round corners like.
Just be running as we're chasing each other. He's thinking we're chasing him.
He thinks a whole war's going on. He's like, he doesn't know what's happening. Nerf pellets flying everywhere.
I picked up something to throw at Manny, and Chooks was sitting on it the way the boy ran. He was like, what the fuck is going on?
What's going on?
I just love playtime. I take it so seriously. I was saying to Manny, I was like, I could never have married a serious man. I would be so miserable. You know the men that are just strict, like they don't want to play, they want to joke, just want to be serious. I would have died.
Because you're looking at them like, what do you do? Also, I really want to start pranking.
Oh, please do prank.
I really want to start pranking.
I love a prank.
Oh my God.
I love a prank. I love a
I'm
prank.
gonna start pranking
The
him.
joy I get when I'm hiding in the dark cupboard waiting for Maddie to walk through so I can just
You know when they come out the shower and they're not expecting it?
cock the spy. I love it. In the most vulnerable moment. I love it so much. I feel the joy. Like literally, it makes me so. There's nothing that makes me more happy than playing them pranks. Joy in my heart.
So funny.
I love it. But I was like, I can never date or marry a serious man. I'll be so miserable. I remember I had a brief stint with someone, and he was so serious. He'd get pissed off when I said a joke.
What?
I was so sad, Christiana. I was so sad.
No, not the man making you feel dumb. You're just sitting there like,
you're never serious, man. I always joke. I was like, oh, wow. I thought we were playing. He was like, playing where? Just so serious. Offended by everything. You can't even roast him.
yeah, what do you do with that?
Money that literally says that my head, you see, so your head is so big, yeah. If you cut it off, it will still live because it has its own ecosystem. That's what he said to me. Like, we roast each other. Now, imagine marrying a partner who's offended by roasting. I'm Nigerian. I roast by nature. It's my love language.
Actually, it's true.
I flirt by roasting you. And I have this man here that, why are you always joking, man?
So what did he do for fun?
Torment me, apparently. Kill my joy. That's what he did. Kill my damn joy. Couldn't even smile around the man. I felt like if he saw I was in a good mood, he made it his mission to bring me down.
He said, I'm not feeling joy.
He wouldn't rest until I was quiet and sad. Just there like, okay.
Well,
okay.
You had no business there.
No business.
You like ka.
No,
All you do.
Ka. Are you saying that? I can't joke. You're saying I'm not serious.
Lol.
Always wanting to talk about serious things. The economy. Business. And I hear it. I can do that combo too, but can we play?
Can we laugh? And the thing is, but this is the thing, because we'll talk about really serious topics and we end up laughing.
But with him, you can't laugh, you know. If you could talk about death and laugh with him, he'll tell us all off. Podcast done. That's the episode. Cut it off. Who cut off the mics? Turn off the cameras.
Do you think it's funny? Do you think that was appropriate?
Do you think that was appropriate? Can you women be serious? You lot are big women.
You know when people go, you are big. I'm not. No, please. I'm not.
Don't call me. First of all.
Can I just say something though? So there was one, we talked about outside. We had one post that we talked about outside. And obviously someone that's seen the clip just on TikTok was like, but are you not yourself outside? No, we're not.
We're not.
Not bad.
We're not. We're not.
I just sat there and said, you thought you had your big one.
We're not ourselves outside.
No, we're not actually. No.
We can't be.
He was like, our grandmas would never. I said,
Go ask her grandma about her marriage. Go ask her.
So I think you walked into the wrong room here.
Yeah, we're not serious. Sorry. Not Jamia at all. This is not a serious space.
At all.
Okay? At all. I'm so sorry.
And we're going to talk our shit. We're gonna
I hate when men come into our comments on TikTok like they know everything. Like the one that was like, oh, that's why you lot are in your 30s and single. I was like, oh, you thought you did your big one. You thought you did your big one. That's why you lot are in your 30s and single.
We ain't though.
We ain't there. I don't think I've been single for what? 4 years now?
Yeah, word same.
Married for 2.
Just
you're engaged. I'm just like, and even if I was single and my problem isn't getting man, it's getting rid of them. So I don't understand why. What were you trying to say?
See, one thing about us, when we were single, we were happy.
What happy? There weren't a drought.
Yeah.
There definitely weren't a drought. So
and we're taking it, we're happy.
But
so
maybe
sit with your unhappiness. Maybe sit with that. Maybe work. See, priorities.
When the men think they ate. When you say, that's how you know you're 30s and single, I was like, oh, baby.
But you are.
There are actually a lot of men that are single in their 30s.
Do you know what? I think there's I really think a lot of people are single in their 30s across the board. I feel like we're having a huge issue talking to one another.
No, do you know what? I hear it though, because I said it before. I don't believe anyone should be getting married before they're 30. No one has any business getting married in their 20s.
I agree.
I don't think anyone should be getting married in their 20s.
I agree. Also, I'm really in the era of 30s are the best time I've had.
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm like,
really having a great time here.
yeah, but
So
I'm like, yo, enjoy that
Yeah,
before you tie the knot.
Yeah, man.
Like, enjoy it. Like, I got married at 29, and I'm like, I could have done it another year.
Like, I can wait. I've told Mally I can wait because
I could have done another year. Like, not that I'm not enjoying marriage and stuff, but who I was at 29 and who I am now, two completely different people.
Word. Yeah, that's a jump for you.
Two completely different people.
That's a jump for you.
The woman that got married at 29 on that date and the woman I am now, two completely different people. Even down to our mindsets, how we think, everything is different.
We changed from 30 to 31 even.
We're not the same people.
Jesus, when you think about our lives,
it's literally,
that's crazy.
Everything has changed. So I was like, actually, I could have done that 1 year of like really coming into myself, then got married.
I love being engaged. I love my partner. And I'm just having a time. Life is sick.
Life is sick, man. How was your week? Speaking of sick weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Sick lives. Sorry.
L of the week. We're matching trainers, boo. That's not the L of the week. The L of the week, is I've really had to put my big girl panties on a lot. And obviously, I'm a baby girl, as you know. And you've known this. Yeah, you know the whole story. So it's like, I'm really realizing that actually I'm at the point, like, when we talk about our 30s, but I'm having to sit in these panties a hot sec. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm going to take them off at the end of the day because I'm like, I need to decompress. But what? Like,
you have to be mature.
I'm really looking at the trajectory of my life going forward. And I'm really having to switch on. And you said this to me, big mummy energy.
Yeah, big mama, you have to.
Because the circumstances that are being given to me are that of their big mummy opportunities.
Yeah.
You get it? And you can only do well in it and give it the appreciation that is due by giving it that big mummy energy. So I'm like, okay, let's put on them big mummy pants. And I'm like, I'm still a 16-year-old girl, don't get me wrong. So it's like, I'm sitting there like, oh, these are the big mummy 31-year-old pants I'm having to put on.
I'm wearing big pants today. I'm wearing huge knickers. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. Big panty. Tesco sell the period pants, yeah? And they're just so big and comfortable that I even wear them when I'm not on my side. They're huge.
No, but sometimes them ones where the way they hug you, the way you're comforted.
You know when they look like high-waisted shorts? I'm wearing the biggest knickers right now. You lot don't even need to know that. I'm going to tell you that I'm wearing the biggest panties. Sorry. Get back into your end of the week.
But yeah, so I'm just like kind of like deeping that, especially me that's like, I'm a softer character. Yeah, I mean, I'm like softer, sweeter. Sweeter? That sounds like I'm bigging up myself. But I'm kind of like...
Big yourself up. Big mummy energy. You're here trying to humble yourself in mid-sentence.
Word. But I'm a very like personable in the sense that I think about people and how they feel. I'm a very emotional person. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, cool. Tone them down a little hot sec. And like, be a bit more logistical as a character. And so that's a bit like, wow, I'm really here. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to start doing wellness, like decompressing, talking about that because I think I'm going to have to do that to balance up how I'm going to have to be. Do you get what I mean? But yeah, that's it's kind of a win, but it's a kind of just, it's teething issues right now. Do you get what I mean? I had a win of the week, but I had the most wonderful experience yesterday. And that changed my week, honestly. So I was at a situation, I was very, very stressed out about it. Hyped myself up for something. And when you hype yourself up for something and then it doesn't land, like the thing doesn't happen. And it's like, my whole day has been skewed to this, yeah? So my adrenaline is through the roof. I've got a headache. I've been stressed out the whole day, thinking about having a meeting, rare tear tear. The meeting fell through. Cool. So I was meant to what I had is have this meeting and then go to the gym and decompress from whatever comes out from this meeting. But obviously the meeting didn't happen, so I've skewed my whole day, adrenaline pumping, and nothing. And the conversation still needs to be had, right? So I thought, okay, you know what? At some point, I'm like, you planned this, you deserve. Go to the gym, make a thing of it. Go to the gym, there's a sauna in my gym. So have a little moment, right? And then I had to go out straight after. So I was like, I'm going to use the straighteners, blow dry my hair there, do everything there essentially. So cool. Had a little moment in the sauna, was lovely. Did my workout, had a little moment in the sauna, great. Then it came to do my hair. So I was doing my hair and there was a lady that worked in the gym that kept on walking past and she kept on looking, which is cleaner. So I thought she was kind of looking to see, like she wanted to tidy up the area I was in. She kept on, and she walked past like at least 4 or 5 times looking. I was like, I wonder what I'm doing that I'm stopping her from doing her thing. I've blow dried my hair at this point and I've started straightening it. But you know, obviously because my hair is quite long, I do half of it and then I lose all kind of willingness.
Yeah, and then you just start clumping the hair together.
Word. Yeah. You've seen it happen, right? So I've started doing the clump straighten. And then she came over to me and she said, can I help you? And I was like, yeah. And Steph, see, let me speak on Black solidarity, yeah? Because sometimes there's certain dynamics that you only understand as a Black woman or being within the Black community. And it reminds you, like we all know where we come from, essentially, right? So she sat me down. Remember, I'm in gym box at this point, parting my hair. She's got her little nozzle she had a nozzle in the back for the hairdryer. She started
doing the proper blow dry.
I think she's a Dominican.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So bone straight, you know.
Bone straight.
Bone straight. So she's blow dried it all and then she straightened it all. Bone straight. And what was so beautiful was obviously everyone's looking around like when they're walking in, they're walking around like, what's going on? But one thing you saw is when the Black girls walked in, we all caught eye contact because we know this moment. Do you get what I mean? It was so beautiful because it was just like, you could see when the Black girls walked in, we would smile at each other because it was such a like auntie dynamic. It's so very specific that I think you'd only because like people that don't necessarily know that dynamic, they were like, oh, okay. But I feel like there was a collective like,
oh,
it was so nice. And obviously because I was so stressed out, it was one of the most wonderful things that could have happened yesterday. So yeah, I got a blow dry when I was in my gym. It was really lovely.
Sometimes all that you need to do to make yourself feel better is do your hair.
Word.
Do your damn hair.
And when I was just planning for a workout. So
and then stay straight today. So you know she did a good job.
I mean, I did I started, you'll be proud of me. I went through the tips with a hot comb.
Okay.
Right?
I'm getting there.
I'm getting there, innit?
You're getting there.
Only took me, what, 15 years?
Yeah. No, the hot comb that's the hack. It's when you get your hair super straight and flat.
Down there,
hot comb the roots first.
So that's it. But what I wanted to talk about today, obviously, because I'm really proud of you. The show's coming up.
Words of affirmation. Go on. Go on.
Do I do this often?
The people think it's a sweet friendship thing, but I know your ulterior motive.
What am I trying to do?
I'll never be yours, but carry on.
Anyway, I'm proud of you. I was going to say I don't go for girls, but I possibly do. Who knows?
Know about that.
But I'm really proud of you and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what you're going to do because you funny as hell.
Oh, at the showcase.
You funny as hell.
I'm scared.
How long is the show altogether?
I think it's like 2 hours.
Okay, cool.
But it's like everyone has a 5-minute set.
Okay.
So everyone has a 5-minute set. So if you want to go after my 5 minutes,
No,
ain't
I
heard
want to
you.
laugh, to be fair. I think it's a great.
I haven't seen half of them because it's the Wednesday class and the Sunday class together. And
Oh,
I've
I
never met the Sunday
see.
class. So I don't know I can't gauge how good I am. There is a guy in my class who's really good. He's American. You clock him when he goes up. He's really good, but he's actor by profession.
Okay, fine.
So he's a legit an actor. So I'm like, I'm not really comparing myself to you because I just work in marketing.
So there's 12 people per class then?
Possibly. No, there's 6. There's now 6 of us because some people dropped out.
You said, yeah.
And there's no guarantee that everyone will show up to the showcase.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
they
said that they've had people who've been like, I'm going to the shop and just don't come back.
Cold feet.
Because it's scary.
I can imagine.
If no one laughs, you're just there on stage. Or if you forget your lines, because it really is learning your material. So I've literally had to train myself to like, it's not even like I can't even get, my photographic memory can't even save me with this one. Like, you actually have to learn it. So I'm saying the lines in the shower, I'm saying the lines as I'm walking, I'm saying the lines as I'm driving. But I'm just like, I'm just gonna let go and let God. If it's meant for me, I'll be fine. And if I do mess up, calm.
Just go again.
I just go again.
Yeah, man.
There's nothing I can do. I'm committed now. If I don't show up now, I'm gonna look like the black girl that didn't show up.
Are you the only black girl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Unless there's someone in the Sunday class, but no, I'm the only black girl. But it's kind of nice because my teacher is black.
And also, they all know you're hilarious. Like, because you said, like, obviously, I've had conversations with Steph about this. So we know that.
Yeah, I've had really good feedback, to be fair. The biggest critique is just cutting it down because, like I said, my first set was 11 minutes and they were like, that's a whole sitcom. So I had to really cut it down.
A sitcom is 11?
Yeah, because if you think about it, in between the laughs, you acting out stuff, etc., that can easily be 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, of course.
So I really had to cut it down. And one of my worst fears was like, okay, I'm a black woman. You want me to talk about my life experiences or where I'm from, etc. If it's in a room full of white people from the Shires, I don't know if they'll get it. But one thing that one of my mentors said is that that's your superpower because you're bringing them into your world. So there's things that they'll hear that they've never heard before that they find absolutely hilarious because maybe it sounds ridiculous to them, or you're bringing them into a culture and educating them, but bringing out the human in that. So that's your superpower. Not everyone that's going to get up on the stage is from Newham or is Nigerian or has a Nigerian cat, etc. So use that to your advantage. So that's why I was like, okay, cool, I need to embrace this. Because before I was like, I don't know if I really want to do a Nigerian accent. And I was like, you know what? I have a cat called Chukwuemeka. Like, my name is Stephanie Nkechinyere Ijoma Achibu. I can't really run from being Nigerian, especially when it's a big part of how my human was formed, especially when I was younger. My mum and her siblings are absolutely hilarious. When I was growing up, I would watch Def Jam comedy, but I also watched Nights of 1,000 Laughs, which is the Nigerian version of that. So, as much as I don't want to make Nigerian like my thing, be Nigerian my thing, I'm also learning how to use it to create
advantage, yeah.
Exactly, create material that is relevant to my life. Because at the end of the day, I have a Nigerian cat for a reason.
He can trust you to be Nigerian and have a Nigerian. Because one thing Nigerian people do will make their cats
Nigerian. Yeah, no, very much. But thank you for saying you're proud of me. It is a very interesting time.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Thank you.
Don't be scared. Right. So off the back of like you actually doing this, I was thinking about like, again, us doing stuff and it landing. But then also how we've overcome things, right? So like, sometimes we just got to be okay with some things. We got to try things and they won't land.
Oh, yeah.
That's being real about it. So I was thinking about things I've done that haven't landed, right? But then I've persisted. And not necessarily persisted in the same route, but persisted in the same kind of space, if that makes sense. So, it brought me back to my short stint as a rave promoter. Can you remember this?
Is it the candle thing?
What?
Oh, never mind.
What did I do with candles?
I don't know.
What were you talking about?
There's a candle in my head.
There's a candle?
There's candles.
What, on a poster?
Yeah. I don't know. What rave?
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, that failed as well. I was doing like this.
Oh, sorry. Did I bring up another? Oh, sorry. It was candle. The candles just popped up in my head. That's like, God, what are you trying to tell me? Sorry.
I was doing a wellness brand to how to
Uh,
make women feel good about themselves. I want to vomit out of embarrassment right now.
why, man? You live and you learn. You gotta try things and fail, you know.
That is true. And this is the thing, yeah. Like, because I've proper deeped the importance of failure, obviously,
Mhm.
across to get here, to get to a point where I'm being proud of my career, right?
Mhm.
So anyway, my short stint as a rave promoter. Now, I love events, and I'm not saying I won't ever work on events again.
Mhm.
I don't think I'll ever put on a rave. I don't think I'll ever put on a rave because when I was in uni, I tried to be a rave promoter. And it was going to be a whole thing, right? So it was me and 3 girls. It was really wholesome. 3 black girls just putting on this like musical event in Leicester. We're going to have K-Coke come down. It was good. K-Coke?
Yeah.
That's a big thing. I hate you. I hate you.
It's his world. I mean, maybe yours.
At the time, Stephanie.
Okay,
we were 18.
Sorry.
What does he do now?
Exactly.
So anyway, so it was going to be a whole thing. We're getting local artists down. I think Trilly Banks. We were going to book Trilly Banks at the time. It was just going to be a thing. Yeah, it was going to be a thing. So cool. It was like me and 2 friends, right? So we had everything booked. Then it came to like the flyer in. And Stephanie, see that short stint as a rave promoter. And it's not even a rave, it was like an event, but it was going to turn into after party. So, and you know how uni events are.
Yeah.
So I was like let's make it a thing. So we were flyering. The one thing I realized, yeah, flyering is not for the faint-hearted. Flyering when you're 18, as in waking up at 11 p.m. to go to a rave, to go to a house party, just to stand and see people drop your flyers on the floor. My God. But yeah, so we were doing that, just promoting. Stephanie, the ticket sales were abysmal.
How many tickets did you sell?
It was like 3.
3.
2 be it.
And it weren't even me.
It was abysmal. It got like, I don't actually know if it was a week towards the event or 2 weeks towards the event. I was like, we cannot. We actually. And the thing is, yeah, I think, again, it's not for the faint-hearted because now knowing events in the week before, that's when things will pick up, or like even a couple of days before, especially in uni because everyone knows it's there. So, but you have to just be cut out from it from the jump. You got to know what you're expecting. And for some reason, we were all expecting to like get the ticket sales in. Girl, 3 ticket sales, be it 2 for the person that I was seeing in London who was going to come down. And obviously I didn't know this.
So you even thought it was 2 strangers?
The thing is, I hadn't spoken to him about what I was doing. I think I just had it up on Facebook and I was promoting it, whatever. So he was just being sweet. He was just being nice. So he's going to come down.
So really it was one sale. It was 1 ticket sale. It was 1 ticket sale.
Steph, I wanted to die. In the background though, so as I'm trying to deal with this embarrassment, yeah, and being like, oh my God, should we, like, we should go through with it, but should we not? Because the cash loss is going to be crazy. The 2 girls had started fighting each other. So, and you know me, I'm so naive when things are going on around me. So all of a sudden, like, I can't stand her. I said, what? When did this happen? Yeah, I just don't want to be left alone with her. I can't stand. When did this happen? These 2 hate working with each other. The ticket sales.
Oh, abysmal.
Abysmal.
Everything's just falling apart. Everything's just falling apart.
And it's all over my Facebook. And everyone at uni knows me. I wanted to die. Oh my God. And me that's been flying outside for this dead event. I couldn't. Steph, we cancelled it. Steph.
Rightly so. Would have just been the two girls fighting in the empty venue.
And the boy I've seen come from London to see that.
Throwing blows.
I will be in fetal position.
Him trying to break up the fight.
I'll be in fetal position under that. And I said this because I was like, I was playing in my head. I was like, surely, I wonder if he's seen it. Because I was speaking to my friends at the time and I was like, I wonder if he's seen it, but surely not. Da, da, da. And someone said to me, what if he does show up? I said, I will go into fetal position underneath the DJ booth.
You know you need to blow up the venue. Everyone just needs to go. No one can
die.
survive. No one can survive to tell the story. Everyone is dying right there and then. You blow up that venue. You throw a bomb in there, a grenade, and just blow it up.
Imagine babes that you like.
Come in. And the rave is empty.
3 hours they've driven for the rave to
I'll
be
be
empty.
sick.
Oh,
I won't even show up. You have to call me like, where are you? I'm like, in my room.
I'm like, where are you?
In my room.
I'm in my room. Why? Oh, I'm here. I'm in Leicester.
At what Leicester?
What? Why are you here?
You sound like your rave. I was like, what rave? I don't have a rave.
No, not a babe's trying to be supportive and you crying.
No.
Oh my God.
Don't you fucking dare. You go back to London immediately. I didn't ask you to come here.
No. So anyway, cancelled it obviously. And it's like probably like a week later. So we cancelled it and said to everyone get their refunds. It was
What, all three people? Including your Ting?
And then later on, he told me, he was like, oh, I was going to come down to that. I said, and the thing is, like, the type of situation we had at the time, we don't speak about a lot of things. A lot of things are unsaid, in it?
Yeah.
So it's just an eye contact, like, you'll see what we're doing around it, and you might show up to support to say, I got you.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about
it.
So cool. So he's like, oh, I was going to come down to that. I said, how do you know that? I saw it. Like, oh, okay. Did you get your refund?
See the money come back in. Oh.
Did you get your refund? No, don't worry about that.
Oh.
Stephanie! Oh,
you know I'll never speak to him again. I'm actually blocking you everywhere. No, because you see me, I can't handle that type of. I'll just block you everywhere. I'll actually have to block you. We can't speak again. My ego is bruised. How am I going to be big mummy when you know that I couldn't even sell out a rave? Then when we get into argument, like, oh, that's why you couldn't sell out your rave. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Your business acumen
is just all over the place. See why you can't stand on business? I will vomit.
No, because you've seen me fail.
You actually see me. You see me finish. You know what that joke said? You see me finish. You see me pata everything. No.
No, see that Nigerian saying, see finish?
Oh.
It resonates with me. One thing I hate, and this is the thing about when you're seeing people, especially when you're younger, because they see finish.
There's things, that my ex-crushes have seen whilst when I was a teenager that I had that was carefree, but I'm like, I could kill you right now just so that you never tell that story again.
And you know, say like, when they buck up on you now, they know you.
They know you. They've seen the real you.
There's some people you have no pepe for. You actually have no pepe for.
You could talk, but don't talk too bad.
Don't talk too loud.
Because they
know too much.
They know too much. Way too much. Way too much.
You've seen me fail a lot. Because not because we're big mummies now.
No, because we're big mummies. Please. I'm not that same person.
You know, please. I'm grown.
Don't talk about it. Don't bring it up. I don't want to talk about it. I'll block you. You have to start throwing it. I'm going to block you.
I'm going to block you. You actually know too much.
Don't bring it up.
You know too much about my character. Because the thing about us as well, although we've grown and we've accomplished, we're still baby. We're still the same babies inside.
Don't.
So not do you know the inner
This
me.
is why I take my L behind closed doors. I could be dating you and I'm fighting for my life. You never know. You never know. What do you mean? Even if I'm burning, I'm so prideful. Even if you make me burn, I will firm it in front of you.
100%.
I'll go home and slide down the wall, but you will never see it.
You have to leave with dignity. Walk, and you have to have a strut.
Energy.
Walk, strut, get to your car,
Cry.
Get to your car, cry.
I remember when that happened to me, and I actually got to the car and I started crying. And then my friend called me. And I couldn't stop crying in time, so I picked up the phone and I was like, and she's like, oh my God, what's wrong? So I've never heard you cry before, but what's wrong? I was like, back.
You know when you have to fix yourself up real quick?
like-
Because I swear, there's so many times that I'm nervous, yeah. I'll walk into a place and I'm like, the minute the lift opens,
Yeah.
bad B.
Firm it.
Bad B.
Firm it. You're not going
You'll
to catch
never-
me slipping. What? Especially a love interest?
Girl,
Excuse me?
girl,
You won't even know what I'm up to.
girl.
You won't know nothing in case I fell. So that you can say that you've seen who finish. These guys stay up. You will never catch me slipping. I don't care if I'm fighting for my life. In your head, I'm patterned. I stay patterned. You will never, even if I'm sliding down the wall in the shower, you will never know.
And that's why shower cries are my best cry, by the way. Shower
I don't
crying.
cry in the shower because I'm already
Why?
blind and vulnerable. And I'm underwater.
Yeah, but no one can see you.
Yeah,
And
but
no one,
also
the
I
tears
can't
don't
see in
exist.
general, sis.
I hear
I
it.
might slip.
I hear it. But if you cry in the shower and there's water on your face, have the tears come out your eyes.
Because usually I get my best ideas in the shower, so I don't really use that for emotional time.
Oh, I see.
If I want to cry, I'm going to cry whilst I'm driving or in my car.
That's dangerous.
I know. But
Eyes bare watery foggy.
have you ever cried whilst on the M25?
Jesus Christ.
You're crying.
That's something they should say. If you need to cry, by the way, guys,
Pull
up.
over.
Pull
'Cause
over.
I was definitely crying whilst driving down the M25.
That's so dangerous.
I wasn't even crying because I was crying because I was pissed off.
Oh yeah, because you're an angry cry as well.
I'm an angry crier.
And a sad crier.
I am a sad crier. I'm more of a sad crier now. If I'm angry, I'm gonna reel it off.
You really, I know you so well, because I was going to say you come across, but no, you are. You're really, when you're angry, you want to rock a jaw.
I want it. You can tell I'm like a fight.
You
I'm a
want to
fighter that's
rock.
been well tamed. So I
So
just fight with
tame.
my words. Like if you go low, I'll go to hell because I can't rock your jaw. Unfortunately.
And also, because you can't rock your jaw, you just hold on to it like a dog with lockjaw.
yeah. But I feel like if I was to fight, if I could fight and get away with it, I'll be so much happier as a person. But because I can't fight people,
Because you got too much stuff to
because I've got
lose.
too much stuff to lose, I just have to. I either hold on to it or I just reel it off and cuss them out. But you can tell when I want to cuss you out because I'll start doing like 1 word, 2 word answers. That if I want to cuss you out, but I'm like, I like you or I don't want to mess something up, I'll just do the 1 word, 2 words. Well, I used to. Now I'll
You're
be
getting
writing
better.
paragraphs.
You're getting better at communication.
Yeah, I am. I communicate better now.
Manny.
Yeah, he might say otherwise, but
But yeah, so after that failure, I've still done events, don't get me wrong, but just not my own.
yeah.
But that being said, I feel like all of those, and I'm starting to realize the accumulation, especially now, like I'm seeing a lot of people who we've kind of grown up with just killing it in their perspective.
Space.
That was the wrong
Fields.
word. But I meant it, whatever field.
Yeah.
But I just used the wrong word. Don't know what that was, guys. Don't judge me. But in their fields, like you can really see, including yourself, they're like where we all started off when we were like 19, 18 to where we are now and how each of our routes have gone. And I think that's so sick because, yeah, we're just seeing things land, especially in character as well. Because like your thing that you're doing now is an accumulation. Obviously, you've always been funny. You've always had an interest in it. But you're actually doing it and it's this is like, and it's specific of landing. Do you get what I mean? Because we see so many elves across life all the time when we try new things. Like there's so many elves, but it really resonated. Like the failure comes before the win. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and sometimes you need to try different stuff in order to find like your purpose and find what you're good at. And I'm a firm believer that if there's something you want to do, try it. If you fail, you fail. Like if you fail publicly, okay, people forget about it by the next week. Like I'm not held by, oh, how am I going to look trying or how am I going to look if it fails? If it fails, shut it down, move on.
Or do it again.
Or do it. Or if it's something that you really want to get good at, just keep trying. Like I really respect doers. It's
You
because
do.
it's not easy to have a desire to do something, especially if it's scary and new, and actually do it. A lot of people talk. It's so easy to chat about what you want. It's so easy to be like, yeah, I want to do this, or by next year I want to. By next year I want to be here. Da, 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 da. It's another thing to actually do it.
And also you got to think about it as well. It's about like a lot of the time it's about proving a point to yourself as well.
Yeah.
So like,
to
can
yourself.
I do it?
Not
Do
to
you mean?
others, to yourself. Like I spent my 20s working my ass off so that by the time I got to my 30s, I could do whatever the hell I want and no one can chat to me about nothing. I've done all the things I need to I'm supposed to do. The career, property, everything. I've done it. So now I'm in my 30s. No one can chat to me about what I'm doing. If anything, I find a lot of people actually approach me and say, oh my God, I think it's really sick that you're doing this on the side, or you're doing this or doing that, because I feel like as we get older, we get comfortable in that safety. Like, oh, this is what they said life is supposed to look like for me at this stage, and I've done it. So I guess I can just sit down and do this because I can't go and try this because it's a risk, because I've got this to look after or pay for or whatever. So I can't really try and delve into new interests. Whereas I'm like, bro, since I was a teen, I said that I'm gonna work my ass off up until I'm 30, and from 30 I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah. And it's like, also, I find like, I really want to make, we went through a lot of stuff in our teens, yeah?
Oh, God.
I really want to make 16-year-old Chris happy. I'm not going to lie. And part of that means doing the stuff that I wanted to do. Like living the life that I wanted for her. Do you get what I mean? So now that I'm starting to see aspects of it, I'm like, oh my God. Like, inner me is like, oh my God, we're getting here. Like, do you get what I mean? And it's in the small things. It's in flipping raving. I've been outside of recent, and it's doing that on a weekday and knowing you don't feel the pressure like, oh my God. Like, you don't feel that.
I need to do this, or I need to live up to a certain perception. No, I totally get it. I'm really proud of the life that I live now, because I felt like for a very long time, I only showed up as 50% of myself.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot that people didn't know about me. And I think I was doing a disservice to myself, because it meant that people had this certain image of who I am or what I do or what I can do. And then now they've had to spend, not that they're looking at me that much, like spend probably the last 2-3 years like, oh wait, hold on, I don't know her. And it's true, like a lot of people don't know a lot of stuff about me. There's some people that don't even know that I'm funny. It depends on how much I show you, because I'm very like, if you don't make me feel safe, you're gonna get like the surface, like the surface of me. So for people that, oh, you're doing stand-up comedy, are you even funny? Yes, brother.
She is very,
very funny.
Anyone that knows her knows she's hilarious.
Or like the shock, there was like a mini shock around me like pursuing music as a career. I'm like, you do realise I spent most of my teens on LimeWire and MySpace creating playlists and burning mixtapes. I even used to rename songs if I felt like the song title didn't hit. Like, it was I could tell you who produced a song just by listening to the beat. You didn't even have to tell me. I could tell you. I'm like, I understand why they were shocked, because I guess, again, if you only know me on the surface level, or you're relying on what other people have said about me.
You're very academic as well.
Yeah, I'm very academic. That there's so many different layers to me. I'm such a multi-dimensional?
Multifaceted.
What? Multifaceted. You see how my brain's just picking big words that make no sense. A multifaceted person. Like, I can do academics, I can do the business, but I can also pursue like creative hobbies as well. And I'm starting to appreciate that a lot more now. And that is my superpower. So I'm trying to sharp as 100% of myself rather than the 50. Obviously, to my ops, you're always going to get the 25. Nothing above that. But I feel like in order for me to feel proud of the woman that I am, which I am, I'm extremely proud of myself. 15-year-old Steph is literally a fangirl. But in order for me to do that, I had to publicly pursue certain things in order to make myself happy. Because like I said, I did everything that I was supposed to do. I got the degree, I got the career, I got the property, I got married to please my parents. I'm joking. I love
him.
But I did everything that I was supposed to do. They said that you're supposed to do as like a responsible adult. So I'm like, now I want to do what I want to do. And luckily, I have supportive people around me. My family, no one's chatting to me because I've patterned the rest of my stuff. They know that I'm smart. I've showed them that I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
My partner is like my biggest cheerleader. He has no issue with me doing anything. and because he knows that I'm gonna do it anyway. But he supports me in that sense. Like, yo, go forth, do what you want to do. Like, show out you are actually that bitch. So I'm trying to maintain that. And I posted up the picture of the comedy school that I go to. I was like, last day. He was like, you go to comedy school? I was like, yeah. He was like, you never failed to surprise me. Like, you never failed to surprise me. I was like, yeah, man, because you gotta keep yourself excited about life.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people. If I'm not pursuing what I really want to pursue, I'm just gonna be bored, and that's when trouble starts. So I keep myself busy by pursuing things, and I always say this: I don't believe that you should only have one career in this one lifetime. If you love it, great for you. But for me, I'm like, nah. Do you get what I mean? Like, things need to change. Like, switch it up. Be excited about life. Like, try new things. Like, it doesn't need to make sense to anyone else. And if you flop, you flop. No one cares. I promise you, everyone will forget by next week.
Word. I was thinking about like my time in drama school, right? Because obviously that was me. I want to go back to drama school, by the way. I really do want to go back to drama school, and I will do. But I was thinking about like the origins of me going to drama school and doing drama, yeah. And for the life of me, Steph, yeah, I think you're bad, man.
Why?
Do you remember drama club in school? Remember when everyone was auditioning? Was it for Grease?
It wasn't Grease. It was
Footloose.
Footloose. Oh, why did I kiss the mic?
Stephanie, you know I can't sing.
Did you sing?
Stephanie, the audition was a musical.
Did I send you to go on an audition?
Where were you?
I don't know. I was not trying to be part of Footloose. I hate musicals.
So do I. Love theatre, hate musicals. Love plays, hate musicals.
Can't stand a musical.
Oh my God, can't stand. Sorry guys, I know you're going to get at us for that, but it's the play. Don't interrupt. Why are you interrupting the narrative?
Like, why are you singing, bro? You're messing up the flow.
Like, you're messing up the flow. I want to hear the story. I'm engaged and you want to pause.
And sing.
To sing about the story you've already told me about.
Like,
anyway, so, Steph, me and you had a mutual friend, and I would be in her room practicing Gladys Knight and something similar.
All right, so if it's the friend that I'm thinking about, then that's the person you should be blaming.
Where were you?
Because my thing is Footloose.
But my thing is, Stephanie.
What year was this? What year?
Like year 9 or year 10.
We were grown people. I wasn't fighting for my life back then. So what was I doing? I was probably on MySpace, to be fair.
Girl. Because how I got back into drama after that was crazy. So obviously it's drama club, right? And I've done drama, GCSE, A level, even uni. So drama was my thing. So I'm like, of course I'm gonna get into drama club. Why would I not? Why would I not? It's because it's musical theatre. Now, one thing about me, I can act, I can't sing.
Sorry.
I cannot sing. So I'm for 2 weeks, Stephanie, I don't know where you were. And I'm so gutted at this. For 2 weeks, I'm in this girl's house singing for my life. I cannot hold a tune. Bearing in mind to this day, we know I can't hold a tune, right? Cool. Comes to the day of the audition.
Did you sing?
I sang. Well, no. I went up, Stephanie. I stood on the stage. All of a sudden, my head started spinning.
Oh my God, you had a meltdown on stage.
My throat got dry.
Oh, you're so annoying.
I forgot how to move my mouth.
Oh.
Stephanie is.
You're so irritating. So you didn't even get to the singing part.
All I heard was next. And all I saw was people looking. Because, obviously the stage was like high.
Yeah.
So you're just looking down. I forgot how to move my mouth. My mouth couldn't open.
That's so unfortunate.
My palms were sweating.
Oh, God.
And when you're like... Stephanie.
So I'm guessing you didn't get into drama club.
Stephanie.
My bad.
And I was so infuriated. The thing is, I don't know what is about teenage years, where you don't logicalize. Because why would I get in? If we need to do a musical, why would I get in? We know I can't sing. For all the drama I've done in my life. Because remember, it was...
was it drama club after school?
Yeah, so they would eventually showcase it at the Theatre Royal. I think.
Was that in drama club?
Did you get in?
I think I did.
I hate
That's
you.
why I know why
I
that
hate
is
you.
Footloose.
I hate you.
But I didn't make it to the show. I think I
Why?
dropped out.
Why?
Because it was after school. I think I made it to drama club. I remember because I remember
So
it.
that's why you're so bad mind. So you was concentrating on your own
Probably.
riffs and runs.
Sorry.
Your own acapellas.
Yeah, but I can only sing like, I can't sing. I can like talk sing.
So what do I do?
You can't sing at all. I can hold a note at least. Like if I really try, I could sing, but I talk sing.
Do you
But
know?
I remember it now because I remember it after school and the first session they handed out like a yellow sheet to everyone. My
I'm so
bad.
riled.
Not me forgetting. Sorry.
I'm so right with
I'm
my
sorry.
dream.
Sorry.
I was so angry that I wasn't in as well.
Oh, sorry. You weren't that great. I don't think I got a good role either. It wasn't a significant one. I didn't have many lines. But I think that's why I got away with dropping out. But I definitely dropped out. Why did I try out for that? That's why I said I'll try anything once. I don't even need a reason.
Well, then we ran it again because you're still going on stage and I still did drama school and I'm
Yeah.
still eventually going to go on stage. So get bet. Let's do
Reddit Realness.
Reddit Realness. My best friend stole my dream job and acted like it was no big deal.
Sis, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Don't be mad in my room.
I don't even think I can act. That's the baddest thing. I don't even think
I can act.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually can act. I think I said it in the notes.
I
Listen, I went to Oxford Uni for performing arts. Like, let it be known, I actually can act, but it's not something that I'm like actively pursuing yet. I'm joking.
No, I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
No,
Like,
actors take themselves too seriously. I can't.
but this is why I would, because of the way I receive the world, I think I'll be great at it. Anyway, sorry. I'm still in shock. Let me do that again. My best friend stole my dream job and acted like it was no big deal. I'm still in shock and I need to get this off my chest. A few months ago, I found the perfect job, something I've been working towards for years. I told my best friend about it, super excited, and even helped her with her own job search at the time. Out of nowhere, she applied for the exact job I was going for, didn't tell me, and got it. I only found out when she casually mentioned it over lunch, like it was no big deal. She didn't even apologize, just said it was too good to pass up. I feel so betrayed. I haven't fully confronted her, but I honestly don't know if I can ever trust her again. I'm torn between staying friends and cutting her off. Am I overreacting or is this as messed up as it feels? Girl, you overreacting.
I'm sorry. In this economy,
Girl, you overreacting.
I'm sorry, girl. The game's the game. I'm
the
sorry.
game is the game.
If you were that good, they would have offered it to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so sorry. If you were that good, they would have offered the job to you. You are angry at the wrong person.
Yeah, word. Also, can I just say, so it does speak to both our mentality.
Yeah, sorry, and yet you're angry at me because I got into drama club. Sorry.
We just said, hi, when there's money to be made.
I will even take it personal.
No, it's not
because
personal.
the thing is, I'm like, if the job was for me and I was good enough for the job, they would have given it to me. If they didn't give it to me and they gave it to you.
Yeah, and the thing is, if they didn't give it to your friend, they would have given it to someone else. So one of you's winning. When one of you wins, the whole team wins. Let's be real. So, girl.
I'm sorry, if she was trying to be bad man, she wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's true.
The fact she mentioned it over lunch and she doesn't even think it's a big deal.
It is actually no big deal. And in the sense that, okay, I get it in the sense that what she could have said to you, oh girl, I'm going to apply for that job. Maybe she felt a bit awkward at the time and she wanted to wait till she gets it. She didn't want you to put her off because she felt, we don't know your dynamic, you don't know your personality. But yeah, like she just applied for a job and she got it. Like again, in this economy, it's hard. If you know you have the skill set for something, if she has a skill set for something, she has the skill set for something and she's more equipped for it than you, or they've seen that she's a better fit than you, then you probably weren't going to get the job. And that's okay. There's another job out there for you. Do you get what I mean? There is another job. It's not the be all and end all.
This ain't enough to cut a friend off for.
Yeah,
sorry.
no,
welcome to the real world, sis.
And also like cutting your friend off for her being competent to do a job.
Imagine. And you don't even know if another role like that would come up in that same company. She'll be able to refer you
Exactly.
internally. Like, think, sis. Stop being too emotional.
Yeah, man.
There's money to be made. The economy is hard.
That's out of insecurity, babes, but it's all right.
Yeah.
There'll be another job for you. Just continue to hunt. Like, yeah, it sounded like the perfect job, but it wasn't. Obviously, wasn't the perfect job.
It weren't the perfect job for you, or you weren't qualified yet. Don't take it personal.
Yeah, man.
That was
quick.
That was a quick one. Sorry.
No, we are so blunt when it comes to these things.
When it comes to money,
me and Steph are like, don't fuck up the bag. Though.
Yeah, please. I'm so sorry. Everybody get it together.
Do you know what? I was having this conversation, yeah, and I think you might have a similar thing, but the way I was raised, yeah, like if it's to do with work, my parents are like, fine, we understand. So if I can't make something because of work, they're like, oh, it's fine, she's working. I feel like my family were very like work orientated.
Yeah.
Like we're just kind of do what we need to. Like my mum went back, I think she went back to work after like 8 weeks after having me. She was like, I'm just
I had a nanny.
I had an au pair. Do you get what I mean? So it was like, so I think that's the worlds we come from.
Yeah.
So we're very much now, we're like, one, we're going to get au pairs, or nannies. But two, we're very much like, don't fuck up the bag though.
And also, my family's very money orientated. Like my dad put in my head from day dot, from when I was even too small to understand, don't mess with your money.
Do you know what? Because someone asked me this question the other day and they were like, what is your happiness worth? So I think it's a theoretical situation about if a job would pay you, you've got two jobs, one pays you $5,000 more, another one pays you $5,000 more above that. Do you get what I mean? So one's $5,000 more from what you're earning now, and one is $10,000 more from what you're earning now. And if you used to get more, and they kind of asked me, if I was to get more stress, would I do the $10,000 more? And I was like, yeah.
That's what the fuck I'm doing now. What the hell? You take the job. I'm focusing on the money. Listen, I told you, my dream is to not work. I don't like working. So if I'm going to work, you're going to pay me well for it.
But then they gave me the scenario that it's only stressful for $5,000 more. Do you know what I mean? So the other one would be less stressful for the extra, for the $5,000 less. But the other one would be more stressful for the $5,000 more. So is your happiness worth £5,000 essentially?
Gum machine. Do you know the amount of stress I experience on a daily basis? You can't break me. As long as that cash is coming to my account every month, I don't care. Bring it. What? I'm here for the bread and the bread only.
And then I was like, because when you put it in that scenario, I was like, no, it's worth it, it's worth the stress.
Yeah, I'm not the, live life, laugh. Was it live, laugh, love? Live, laugh, love?
I mean,
I'm not one of them people.
I am a
Give
bit.
me money.
I am a bit.
I'm not.
But money, I like it.
Nah, I love money. I know people hate people that love money, but I love money. I'm so sorry. It solves a lot of problems.
It does solve it.
So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh no, the stress, work-life balance. Give me my money.
Okay.
Because remember Halifax, they're not going to take my happiness as payment. They're going to take, that can't pay my mortgage.
I'm not the same as Steph, completely. I've got a tinge of Steph in me.
No, I'm sorry. I'm bold with it because see me as a black woman. This is why I always tell people to negotiate. You think I'm scared to ask for more money? No. Because when Halifax, listen, when it's time to get that mortgage, it's not, here's my token of happiness. Pay with that. Nah, brother, they need some cash in there. Right. Same way we're saying that we need annies and all pairs, isn't it? Money that we're going to use to pay for it.
Word.
Our kids, they're saying that kids can't read no more. They can't read.
It's not funny.
They're not potty trained. Listen.
It's all because of COVID as well, But guys, what were we doing? See. Anyway.
You don't need to read to your kids. Raise your children, man. Don't know why you're letting them scroll on the tablets all day. What the hell? I'm not doing that. I'm so sorry. I know I'll get a tablet for my kids. I know I already have an iPad that I've already saved. I'm like, don't give it away. We'll just give it to the kid. But you will know how to read and write, and you will know how to code by the time you're 5, 6. No excuses.
Do you know what?
Potty trained down to the T. I will take annual leave to make sure that you are potty trained.
Word. Because when the minute you can go to play school, you're going to play school.
You're going to play school.
Because one thing you're going to do is learn.
Because and also safety as well. Because if you're not potty trained, that means someone else has to come and wipe you and all of that.
We're not doing that.
We ain't got time for that. You will read every day for at least half an hour.
Word.
Non-negotiable. And when you can't read because you're too young, I'm reading to you. And we're sounding out those words. I don't play. Do you know that on TikTok, I literally have a folder full of educational toys for kids or when I have a baby. I can't have silly kids. I can't have stupid
Do you
kids.
know
I'm so
what?
sorry.
I realized this recently. I was like, everything like I buy for like children around me is educational toys. And I'm like, I've become my parents.
Yeah, no.
And my parents were everything. It was like a maths laptop. It was book.
Yeah.
It was this. It was that. It was like
down to me learning how to type with both hands.
That's so cute.
My stepdad took that seriously at the time. Literally was like, he saw me typing one hand one day. He's like, no. You must learn. And now I can type without even looking at my keyboard.
Love that.
But I'm like, we need to be intentional about how we're raising our kids. This is why I'm like, I'm taking my time because I want to be comfortable enough that I know that children that I'm raising, I have time to raise them the way I want to. But also I'm doing it in an environment where they can thrive because I cannot
for that
have stupid children. Your mum can't be working to be a legend and then it's you that's going to mess up our names. No.
And just because, and if it so be happens that they're like, you know, you've worked for your money, whatever have you, and then they're not smart on top of that.
So that you can spend your inheritance on what? I don't want it. Please be smart children. And that's why I say, for me, my biggest joy in life is like, even with where I am at, I thank God because there's no way my kids can look at me and not have the confidence to go out into the world and pursue things. I actually want to be somebody. And that's always been my goal. From when I was trying to say, I want my kids to look at me and be like, yeah, I can do that because my mum has done this. Like, I want that for them.
Like, it's a natural thing for
them. It's a natural thing. It's like, my daughter will look at me and be like, actually, I don't need to. Why am like, you're not. My thing is, this is going to sound so bad. I don't want my daughter to ever be able to get bought over by a man for a bag.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Or anything like that. Or is fascinated by a man because he has money.
Yeah, it's got to be like,
I want her to look at him and be like, okay. And I want that for my daughter. I want my daughter to literally look at me as her mum and be like, actually, I can do this myself.
Yeah, like I want it to be like this. I don't know what you showing me.
What are you trying to impress me with? Do you know who my mum is? Do you know who my dad is? That's what I want. I don't want the whole, oh my God, you're impressed by a bag or, oh yeah, I'm going to marry rich. If you want to marry rich, great for you. But I want you to have the desire to be somebody.
Yeah.
Carry your name.
Yeah.
Should we move on to the adult finds of the week? Right, adult finds of the week. My adult find of the week this week is Lotto's album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
I love Lotto. I love her.
I love that woman. There's no one that can gas me up more than her.
She's so good.
Yeah, apart from Annie. But gas. So you know how I mentioned earlier that I was feeling a bit shaky on the Bad Bitchery podium. Lotto, she held me up, boy.
When did she release?
This was 2-3 weeks ago now.
Okay, cool.
But if you're into, how do I say it? Bad bitch rap, possibly insulting men, this one's the one for you.
You know one thing about this podcast? We're going to top up the Bad Bitchery.
We're going to top up the Bad Bitchery.
See
Big Mama Energy. Oh, I just love her so much. Literally, I listened to that album. I was like, girl, please. You whole bad character, successful woman. Nah, man.
Bit of us, innit?
Bit of us. I said, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, if you're ever feeling a bit down, not down. I won't even say it was down. A bit doubtful of who you are. Put on that Lotto album. The whole mood will change. I almost went up to Manny and slapped him. I was like, yeah.
Do you know who I am?
You're my bitch.
Do you know what? I had a moment this week, when I'm deep in my situation, and I was like, I want to do me.
Yeah.
I want to do me.
I would. Oh. I'll do me in so many ways.
What, girl? I would.
What? Put a couple of babies in me too, but I would marry me first. I would actually marry me.
Would I marry me?
I would marry me.
No, I would marry me.
Even amongst all the...
I would have such an addictive relationship with me.
Yeah.
But obviously because it's me.
I
would love more
addictive but toxic.
Yeah, because that's what you are.
Because I'm addictive. I'm toxic.
I'd be obsessed with me.
Witty as hell.
It'd be like...
Those fights will fight, but the making up... Ooh. Yeah, man.
No, we sound
I'd
crazy.
have a good time with me. I would have such a good time with me.
I would have such a good... Do you know...
And I'm funny and fun.
See when you deep who you are and what you like in a person, yeah?
Ah.
Like, and what you like in achievements, and then you clock your own achievements.
I'll do me.
Um,
I'll definitely be pregnant for me right now.
I just would be so obsessed with me. Like, she's
Just such a... But I'd front a bit in public.
About you?
Yeah.
What, like she's nice, she's cool.
Yeah, because you can't be too...
No, I would act like, you know, the new Leng boys?
Yeah.
That's how I'd act on me.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like, oh my God.
No. I'd front a bit because I know me. Like, if I get too soft now,
yeah,
you know me, I'll just stick a sword in it for no reason. Just...
We sound mad. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me finish. So my top find of the week, I've saved so much money, guys, and I'll tell you why. I save money because instead of going to Starbucks, I've had Starbucks at home. That sounds like an ad. But no, I have been having, let me get up the actual name. So it's a Starbucks toffee nut latte by Nescafe Dolce Gusto coffee pods. So we've got a coffee machine in my house, thank God. And I thought, I love a toffee nut latte, but it's like every time I get it with almond milk, it's around about like six something. And I get it quite often, especially this time of year. I get it quite often. But since I've come across these pods, I get the toffee nut latte at home to take with me on my journey, wherever. And it's only £3 for like, I think it's 6 pods.
Okay.
So it just makes so much more sense. And you get the same great quality coffee. So there you go, guys. There you have it. It's obviously in every supermarket. So yeah.
Amazing. That brings us to the end of the show, which means I'm going to do what? Beg. If you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple, leave us a 5-star rating if you enjoyed this episode. Socials, you can find us on TikTok at We Just Got Here Podcast, Instagram at We Just Got Here Pod, Twitter at WJGH Podcast. You can find me at Steph Achigbu, StepHachigbu. Where can they find you?
On Instagram, I'm Tia Honey Roberts, and on TikTok and Twitter, I'm Miss Tia Roberts.
And it's a wrap, folks. Bye.
We love you. Bye.